Lesson plan: teaching capitalization to grade 3, grade level 3. Subject: English Language Arts. Duration: 45 minutes. Lesson objectives: students will understand the basic rules of capitalization. Students will correctly capitalize the first word of a sentence, the pronoun I, names of people, days of the week, and months of the year. Students will practice applying these capitalization rules in sentences. Materials: whiteboard and markers. Chart paper with examples of capitalized and non-capitalized sentences. Worksheets with capitalization exercises. Flashcards with words, some correctly capitalized, some not, pencils and erasers. Introduction 10 minutes. 1. Greeting and warm up. Begin the lesson by asking students what they know about capitalization. Write their responses on the whiteboard. Introduce the topic by explaining that capitalization is an important part of writing because it helps readers know when a new sentence begins, recognize proper nouns, and understand the importance of the word I when referring to oneself. 2. Objective overview. Tell students that today they will learn about the rules of capitalization and practice using them in sentences. Direct instruction 15 minutes. 1. Explanation of capitalization rules. Use chart paper or the whiteboard to present the basic rules. Rule 1. Capitalize the first word in every sentence. Rule 2. Capitalize the pronoun I. Rule 3. Capitalize names of people, for example, Sarah, Mr. Smith. Rule 4. Capitalize days of the week, for example, Monday, Friday. Rule 5. Capitalize months of the year, for example, January, June. 2. Examples and non-examples. Write examples on the board, showing both correct and incorrect capitalization. Example: John went to the store vs. John went to the store. Ask students to identify and correct the mistakes. Guided practice 10 minutes. 1. Interactive activity. Distribute flashcards with words to the students. Some should be capitalized correctly, for example, April, I, and others incorrectly, for example, Wednesday, John. Ask students to work in pairs to sort the flashcards into two piles, correct and needs correction. After a few minutes, review the answers as a class. 2. Sentence correction. Write a few sentences on the board with incorrect capitalization, for example, I like to play soccer on Saturdays. Call on volunteers to come up and correct the sentences. Independent practice 10 minutes. 1. Worksheet activity. Hand out worksheets with sentences that need capitalization corrections. Instruct students to work individually to rewrite the sentences with correct capitalization. Walk around the classroom to provide assistance as needed. Closure 5 minutes. 1. Review and recap. Review the rules of capitalization by asking students to share one rule they remember. Encourage students to think about why capitalization is important when they write. 2. Exit ticket. Ask students to write one sentence that demonstrates correct capitalization. Collect these as they leave to assess understanding. Assessment. Observe students during guided practice and provide immediate feedback. Review the worksheets and exit tickets to assess individual understanding and identify any areas needing further reinforcement. Differentiation. For struggling students, provide a simplified worksheet with fewer sentences or offer one-on-one assistance during independent practice. For advanced students, challenge them to write a short paragraph using proper capitalization or identify additional proper nouns in a text. Homework. Assign a worksheet where students have to write a short story using the correct capitalization rules learned in class.